Fat ass. You won't let me fuck it.
Yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. It is
Yeah, this
another Friday. Carter is not here again. That's awesome. Uh, cause
sucks. Feels bad,
Andre,
man.
it's just me and Andre again, but he is still
Mhm.
on a gay porn set, just in a different room this time. So it's a long shoot.
I just elongated it. Don't
You
ask.
you're the reason why it's longer than usual.
No. Well, it still sucks that Carter's not here, but he had his own things to do. Many of them being personal. Many of them that may or may not involve a sideways tuna fish melt.
I don't even know what that means. What are you supposed to mean by that?
Pussy. He was gonna fuck pussy.
No, someone actually casted a voodoo spell on him, and now he's a black midget.
And
And
now
he's
he's a
he's
black
he's
midget.
afraid to show us.
Wait, what was the name of that black midget from that one Will Ferrell movie, Elf?
Beetlejuice?
What?
Was
No.
was it the Beetlejuice guy?
No, it wasn't the Beetlejuice guy.
You know who Beetlejuice is, though, right?
Yes, I know who Beetlejuice is, but that ain't a black midget.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, he's Beetlejuice. He's the one that's always on the Howard Stern show.
Oh wait, no, you're talking about. Oh, you're talking
And
about
they're
that
always making fun
Beetlejuice.
of him.
Okay, I thought you were talking about
Yeah, I'm
Beetlejuice from
not
the
talking
movie
about the
Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton movie Beetlejuice.
Okay, okay, yeah, I know that, but it's not him. It's not him. This is like a legitimate midget.
That's the same one that was in like Bad Santa,
No, no,
wasn't it?
yeah, Bad Santa. Thank you. Yeah, the Beetlejuice you're thinking of is a dwarf among midgets. Hey, yo, can you reach that shelf? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
It's still not very high.
He's the one that they always had on, and they would ask him fucking questions about like just math, and he was always wrong. They'd be like, what's like 2 plus 8?" And he'd be like, 24. And they'd be like, "Yeah, you got it." He's
Yeah.
like, "I told y'all, motherfuckers." Did we lose Andre again?
It's gonna,
No, he's
he's
still here. He's just cutting
gonna,
out.
I am still here.
Yeah. Now
So
you're
are
back
you.
now.
I saw your face freeze and you just did this.
Mm-hmm.
I am back and I'm not, but I'm not black. I'm not back in black. I'm sorry. That was terrible. Hey, why don't you hit us with some of those juicy topics, my man?
Why? Don't ever
Some of those.
fucking refer to me like that again. Don't ever talk to me like that. I will literally
Okay,
come
my
and find
dude.
you. Have you ever seen the movie Trading Places with Eddie Murphy?
What? Would I switch places with Eddie Murphy? What?
No, the movie Trading Places. Have you seen it?
Oh, the movie Training Place. I haven't seen that movie. I've
It's
seen a
like
couple
I
of
think it's
Eddie
like
Murphy
him and like
movies.
Dan Aykroyd, and like Dan Aykroyd's like a businessman, and Eddie Murphy's just a black guy. And then
That's it. Your character.
yeah,
That's
and
my
then they
character.
switch places, and Dan
So then
Aykroyd,
he becomes what? A black business guy?
yeah, but then Dan Aykroyd's now like a poor man.
That makes
I
sense.
thought like it'd be
So it's like Cobbler before
I don't know what the
Cobbler.
fuck Cobbler is, but I thought
You
it'd be
don't
like
remember
really
Cobbler?
funny if they made
That was an
one.
Adam Sandler movie where he wore shoes of other people's shoes that he fixed. When he wore them, he became them.
I never saw that movie. It didn't look good.
I don't know. They had like a really weird message about pickles and brining them.
But anyway,
It,
back
it
to my joke. I thought it would
sorry.
be hilarious if they did like a Trading Places, but with a guy and a prostitute. So
Well,
then
and she's in the middle of getting fucked, and then they
it
switch
doesn't have
places,
to
and then
be in the middle of her getting fucked. It just at some point he is now a prostitute and she has like his job, so now he has to get fucked for money.
I guess.
I would watch that movie like 100 times.
And I watched you undress 100 times, but neither of us
Awesome,
get what we want.
cool. This I fucking hate you. I hate you so much.
I love you too.
I watched Patriots Day last night.
Patriots Day. I know Judgment Day.
Patriots Day is a movie about the Boston Marathon bombing with
Oh,
Mark Wahlberg playing a cop.
dude, that's fucking stupid. Who the fuck greenlit that shit?
Mark Wahlberg?
Well, it makes sense.
This is the
Self.
same dude who said that if he was on the 9/11 plane, he would have beat up the terrorist.
I think I do remember hearing something about that being said. If I was on that plane, I'd kick all their
Yeah, he
asses.
says, if I was on that plane, I would have whooped their ass.
If I remember correctly, I watched it was on the Discovery Channel, but it was on like the website, and my teacher showed it in class. It was supposed to be 9/11. It was supposed to be a per pound for pound rendition of what the fuck happened. And at some point, they said that the terrorists were only armed with a hammer, and that he had one of them flashing it through the window, saying, "I got a weapon. I got a weapon." And I thought, if they all had that, if all they had was a hammer, no wonder the passengers were able to overpower them, take that plane down. But ultimately, it still crashed.
The 9/11 plane?
Yeah, it was one of the planes that never made it to its destination. I think it was the one that was supposed to
Well,
hit the Pentagon a
none of
second
them
time.
made it to their destination.
No, no. I mean, they're intended targets of what they were supposed to hit. I think
Mm.
the plane that this was specifically on was either supposed to hit. No, this one was supposed to hit the White House. It was the exact plane that was supposed to hit the White House, but the passengers caused it to crash in the middle of a field in the middle of butt nowhere.
Cool. They all still died. It's not like
Well, they also died, yeah.
they didn't
But at
win.
least, yep. But at least the president didn't get hit. Look, I mean, he was still, what if I remember
Was
correctly,
it,
on
that was
9/11. He was
that
in
was
what,
George
Florida?
Bush?
Yeah, it was Bush. Wasn't he like in Florida, like reading to a bunch of preschoolers when that happened?
I don't know, but I wouldn't
If I
put
remember
that
correctly,
like
he had like some insane story, like I was in the South and I was reading these kids a book, and there was like pictures of him reading a book to some children. I'm like, I mean, I could believe it, but
that wouldn't be
why?
surprising. I know during Katrina he went and hid on his ranch in Texas.
He has a ranch in Texas.
Yeah, that's where his family's from.
Huh.
They have like a bunch of
Yeah.
fucking property out there, and they all just hang out at the ranch. And during Hurricane Katrina, he just went to the ranch instead of doing anything that a president does during a national disaster.
I was gonna say it, but then again, I don't think that was entirely the case.
What?
Well, being the fact that many more large percentage of the victims of Katrina were
Black?
black. Yes.
Mm-hmm. What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I just thought maybe he's like, yeah, you know what? They're fine. They're fine. Oh no, white suburban neighborhood got hit by a tornado. Shit, we should get right on that.
I mean, it's not like they fucking hired the military to kill people that were stealing food or anything.
Yeah.
They totally didn't
Yeah.
do that.
Uh,
One of them, Chris Kyle, the great American hero, or that's not his name. What is it? It's the American Sniper dude. Is it Chris Kyle?
I think Kyle was part of his name, but then again, I only watched
Something
like
like that shit.
some.
Well, he's a piece of shit, and he was hired to kill people that were stealing food
That's
during
cool.
Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, he's what is considered a American hero.
Yeah, and he's also dead because the guy came into his gun range. He was helping him out, got his PTSD kicked in. What kind of idiot with PTSD goes into a gun range, knowing damn well they have PTSD? They hear a gunshot and then they shot Kyle. They killed him. That's like irony. You kill people from like far away, but little did you know that your killer would be literally standing right next to you.
Mm. I don't think that's what ironic means, but
I know. I'm sorry. I've been out all day. I've been sweating. I'm drenched, and I'm delirious. You want stupid shit? I'm here to give you stupid
the
shit,
effort
but
was
I'm not
there.
gonna.
You didn't hit the landing at all.
I'm sorry. I still think it was interesting though.
Oh, it's definitely interesting. It's also kind of funny.
Yeah. What's another one of those juicy topics you got there, buddy?
Why do you
Just
stop talking like that?
buddy, over pal, sweet
We
pal
we
of
need
mine.
to we need to get a theme song for the show.
We need a. You want a theme song?
Yeah.
Banana
Nope. Stop it.
Trapper.
Stop it. You've already ruined it. There's no hope in getting a theme song now. Maybe like we just like take the Home Improvement theme song and change it ever so slightly that we can't get sued. Just use that.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
The only thing that it has to have is something about you still being gay in it. That's the only.
What?
The theme
The
song. It's got to
redneck, the
say
shepherd,
something
and the
like.
faggot.
Oh, here's something cool. How do you feel about the Washington Redskins since you are a Native American?
I could give less of a shit about them.
Okay, not like about the team themselves, but the name. It's a big
I could
controversy.
I could give less of a shit.
A lot of people want the name changed. Does it offend
That's
you?
cool. Does it offend me?
Yeah. Does the word
No.
redskin offend you?
I know there's like two colleges that use. I know one of them it's Florida. They actually had like permission from the actual tribe there. So they start doing that thing where they have their fucking arm. They start doing it like tomahawks
The
and shit like
tomahawk.
that. I mean, it's a little offensive, but I mean, if they got permission to
It's
do
the
that
same
shit,
thing the Atlanta Braves do.
yeah,
They do the tomahawk.
yeah,
thing.
those guys can get fucked. If at least if they got permission from the local tribe, I can't say on anything of it. But I know there's like one that just they make like a generic, oh yeah, fucking do that shit, and then that's like their whole chant, and I'm like, I mean, you're not wrong, but there's a little bit more to yeah. That's like that makes one make it offensive. But again, ultimately, I still kind of don't care. Still a little messed up. Some of it I
Okay,
can
but
see that they got
you're not
permission.
even like talking about the same thing at this point. I asked you how you felt about the
I told you I
Redskins,
don't
and
really
now you're
care.
talking about chanting.
Well,
It's
we were
not
talking
all
about
the
the
same.
well, we were talking about Native Americans and then the football. And
Hmm.
I already answered your question with the Redskins thing. I said
Do
I
you
feel
find the
very
word offensive?
indifferent.
Because a lot of people
The word
view it
Redskin?
as like the Native American N word.
I don't find it offensive when I have you and Carter all day calling me little red boy. It's like it sounds very similar to little drummer boy. He came with his two tomahawks. He's beating his drum. Rum pum pum pum. Oh wait, no, killing white scum. That should be the lyrics. See, there's a theme song for you. A
No, that
little,
one's it's no, because that's about you, and that's
yeah, but it's a really incredibly offensive one.
the goal isn't to be overly offensive.
No. If we wanted to be overly offensive, it'd be Holocaust 9/11 all day. That shit's funny
If I
24/7.
wanted to be overly offensive, I'd wear a fucking headdress.
Even I can't wear that.
Also, it's fucking stupid though.
Yeah, like even
Headdress
me
and
of my
shit.
own race,
To
I
think
can't
like
even wear that.
my culture is not a costume,
Yep,
but it is.
my culture itself is not the costume, but the costume is part of my culture.
Yeah, but your
Yeah.
culture involves wearing a fucking costume.
Only one person in the tribe wears the headdress. If everybody starts wearing a headdress, then everyone's literally it's like the equivalent of saying, "I am the chieftain." No, I am the chieftain. Who are you? Hey, chieftain, how are you? Fucking, it's a sign of power to us. It's like the big man that you go to see when you're having a problem.
It's like
Did Sarah?
it's the little penis guy with the big truck.
Yeah. Did Sarah from over there from three teepees down take a little few of your apples from your field? Well, fuck yeah, let's scalp her and we'll distribute the apples evenly.
A field of apples.
A field of apple trees, baby.
What about Mount Rushmore?
I'm kidding. It's all shared
How do you
property.
feel about Mount Rushmore?
How do I feel about Mount Rushmore? Let's
Mhm.
see if I remember correctly. This has been a long time since I looked into the history of it. The mountain itself was owned by the tribe, and then I believe again, it's been so long that I've watched it and learned about it. I know
the
they hate it.
government
It's on their
gave
land.
the Native Americans the land, and then they just were like, "No, we're gonna build shit here now."
Yep. They say, here
But
you
in their
go, but we're
defense,
keeping the
they
mountain.
are building a Sitting Bull statue at Stone Mountain, which is not even the same area.
Yeah, it's not the same area. We're talking about the Sioux that are up here, and
Hmm.
then we're talking about down here, Mount Rushmore. That
No, that's the Sioux own it too. It's part
the
of their
Sioux?
land also. Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
they are building a I think Crazy Horse thing there also.
Mm.
They're carving out a big rock for like his horse, and then him on the horse.
Mm. Ultimately, I think the mountain itself is stupid.
Why?
Not the well, okay, not the mountain itself, just Mount Rushmore itself. The whole monument on the mountain, that's just fucking stupid. It could literally have been anything. It could have been there legally. It could honestly, if it even if it didn't involve stealing sovereign land from people, and just so they could do that and with the presents, if it was like literally anything else, and the fact that it's still carving someone's face into a mountain,
How does it feel to be
I just think it's
Indian?
stupid.
How does it feel to
It's like
be
a
Indian given in return?
yeah, we take it's like stealing someone's bike, giving it back their bike, then taking both the tires.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess that doesn't seem like the same thing at
I don't
all.
know. They
But
take they probably take some of the biggest bits of it. They take the biggest bit. They give you the land, but they take the mountain.
I mean, they took it completely.
Yeah, it's a little stupid, but just what happens. I don't know. Me and my grandmother had a conversation. Blacks are still fighting, but we kind of just said, you know what? We're done. We're tired. We're going home. We just want our land back. And we all went back to our reservations. And I'm not going to say that is everything settled. No, no, nothing is settled. We're still here living on reservation, and there's so little of us that it's ultimately fucking stupid. We're spread so thin that the blood is like people like you, Trevor. It's just so little that it doesn't fucking count.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Is that it? Is that all you have to say?
Yeah, and then they're over here, and I'm not gonna say that they're just. I'm not gonna say that the cause isn't justified. Oh, it's justified, all right. You know, years of mistreatment, and now they're rising up, and they're loud, and they want to be heard. But I don't know. I don't agree with the most aspects they want to go about it. I support them all the way, but I am gonna support the two sides. I'm not. We already had this conversation between looters and protesters and all that. Oh shit, I'm angry about George Floyd. Let me get my free LG TV 53-inch widescreen 4K, baby.
I kind of wish I would have looted though.
You wish you could have looted.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a
What?
lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of
Honestly.
fun.
Yeah.
In a hypothetical, you think
Yeah,
like when you're the one
I just walk in at GameStop and take the
yeah, yeah,
PS4 Pro.
yeah. But do you like in a hypothetical, do you just like think like in like a situation, say like well, I don't know where you live because it's definitely not Farmington. But say you like, what's your favorite store that you would probably loot? Best Buy? It's probably Best Buy.
It's
You
probably
want that TV,
GameStop.
don't you?
Power to the
GameStop. You want to go
power to the
GameStop, right? So
players.
you get a bunch of like white guys with a bunch of ARs. They got their Confederate flags. In the place you live, and then you got all these other races here, and they're just trying to loot, and they're not letting them in. But they see your white ass, and you say, "Yeah, I'm just here for my copy of God of War 4." And they say, "Oh, go right on ahead, sir."
Mm-hmm.
And while
No,
you're at it, go
be
take a
like,
couple
they'd be
Funko
like,
Pop.
"What the fuck is that faggot shit? You playing video games?"
Why
They'd
the
be
fuck
like,
would they be sitting outside of a GameStop then?
"Because they're retards." You don't understand the people that live here.
I don't.
If you don't take mud baths, then
They
you
don't
don't
take
fit
mud
in.
baths while they fuck their cousins.
I got made fun of in like 8th grade for playing like just random video games.
Just playing
I
random
played
video
like
games.
Shadow of the Colossus. They're like, "What are you, some kind of
Oh,
faggot?"
dude, I love. What? Let me guess. They saw you playing Shadow Colossus, and you're what? What? seventh, your 7 classes in, and what did they break your PS2?
No, no,
Call
no,
you a
no, no,
faggot?
no, no. They weren't in my house.
I never
We had to
said they
like
were in your
we
house.
do like a report of some shit that we liked, and I like talked about Shadow of the Colossus or some shit.
Yeah, you talked about how you killed giants and how you
Yeah,
felt
I was like
almighty and strong.
one. I was like maybe 3 out of like 28 kids who didn't talk about a truck.
What did the other two talk about?
Probably some dumb shit.
Pubs, those you were there, and you said
This
probably
this was
some
like
dumb.
third grade, dude. I don't remember that shit. That
I
was the
remember in
same.
third
That was the
grade.
same year I stuck my finger in the electrical outlet.
You never told me about that.
Yeah, well, I did it twice
Ah, okay.
because I thought it was funny.
You went like what? You stuck in the first time. And you thought, haha, electricity go burr,
No,
and
I
then
didn't
you
get shocked the
stuck
first
in.
time.
Ah, okay.
So
You didn't learn your lesson.
one of my previously really good friends, his dad. This is the dumbest shit ever, but his dad would come and read to us every Wednesday, and
Uh-huh.
so we had like this little area in the class was like some shitty ass carpet. It's like thinner
Yeah.
than a fucking bed sheet, and under it is just like
Yeah.
blank concrete. It's the most uncomfortable shit you can put 30 kids on and expect them just
Mm.
to sit there and listen to fucking those Franklin the Frog books or whatever.
Oh
And
God, I fucking remember
so
those.
he comes in to read to us, and I'm bored out of my mind because I don't give a shit about anything he's talking about. And
Yeah.
I start to put my finger in the outlet, and the teacher goes, "Don't do that. You're gonna get shocked." And I was like, "All right."
And then next thing you know,
And then I
2 or 3
fucking did it
seconds.
again, and I got shocked that time.
Yeah, eat shit.
But it was hilarious. And then they had to go through that the whole entire school and put the fucking safety plugs in them so kids couldn't do it.
Yeah. How does it feel to be that one guy who gets it? Like you're the reason why those signs exist. Like that
Mm-hmm.
one at the gas station where they tell you not to stick the pump up your ass. You're that guy.
Well, look, it's
You're the guy that actually tried that.
yeah, I'm a martyr,
Or the
baby.
guy who, yeah, or like the guy who tried to, how do I say it, straight dive into a toilet. I've seen that sign. Somebody somewhere in this world, in the great state of South Carolina, thought
Well,
I could dive into this toilet head first.
I salute that dude.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
He's a martyr.
Because now because of him, I can't do my favorite all-time pastime of diving into people's toilets.
Yeah,
What the fuck
that
am I
dude
supposed to do?
rocks.
Yeah.
He's probably like trying to do like some Steve-O, like jackass type shit.
Nah, Steve-O stapled his testicles to his legs.
Did you ever go through that phase where you got like
Did I ever
your,
go?
yeah,
No,
where you
I didn't.
got around with your dumb friends and you're like, we're gonna be like jackass. And we're gonna do
No,
some
I
dumb
never
shit.
said let's be like Jackass. If I wanted a bleeding cock and cracked several staples in my skull, I would not copy Jackass. Probably the dumbest thing that we did was stick dry ass and bottled water in glass bottles and throw them at walls. That's it.
Dude, you guys sucked.
Yeah, no shit,
You
we
guys didn't
sucked.
do any fun shit.
Yeah. The only thing that I could think that was like probably the most dangerous thing out of, well, besides, probably getting glass in our eyes and any other possible bystanders, was there's this giant building. It's called the Pump House over here. It's really fucking big.
That's where a
And
bunch of
what
dudes
it
go and jerk
Mhm.
off.
Yeah, it was abandoned for a fucking long while. That place was like it had boarded windows, shattered glass, everything. But the public still had access to it in a sense because they just didn't do a good job at closing it off. Now, I used to go tubing, and we just float down the river, and then we know it was like about time to get off when we saw the pump house. So it's incredibly impossible to miss. Now, those typical, how does it's pretty fucking tall. Now, there's a point in the day where the water level is highest. That is the perfect time where
Yeah, it's
kids
called high
and
tide.
adults alike, yeah, well, sure, yeah, if this was the fucking ocean, there's no tide,
What are you in a
only
river?
rapids.
A creek?
This is a river.
Is it a river or a creek? Or
It's a
creek?
river.
Are you sure it's a river?
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure it's called the
How-
Catawba River.
How wide was it?
Oh, it's pretty fucking wide, baby. It's wider than my cheeks spread for you. All right. when it gets to the highest point, all the rocks get submerged. It's time because just after the pump house, it's rapids. So while it's still slow moving water, it's high as fuck. It's completely safe. It's the only time it's safe where you just jump off. Kids, I see young adults, kids, they used to jump off the top of that shit, and they'd be perfectly fucking fine. Mind you, there was a fucking freeway bridge, or just, yeah, it's a bridge that leads to Fort Mill, and it looks high enough to where I'm pretty sure there's probably been like 2 or 3 suicides off that bridge. This pump house is on par with how high that bridge is from the water's surface. That I don't get how any of these fuckers are surviving. I got dared to do it once. I still don't know how I'm alive. Apparently, the section of water is just so fucking deep. I tried once trying to swim to the bottom, trying to see if I can get it. Never could. I never could once touch it. The water got so freezing fucking cold in the middle of summer. Going down that far.
Yeah, because it's moving water.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, how deep it is. It just...
Yeah,
ooh, baby, water. Hypothermia. Yeah.
That's how that works.
I'm sorry.
Moving water stays cold.
I just thought the fact that it was so deep that it will never touch this. It can never see or feel the sun's rays.
No. Where was it at? South Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have rock beds, so the water is colder. That's how it is down south.
Oh, did I ever tell you about this one kid? I was going to talk about, probably there was the one point where I thought I felt a catfish touch me. And then I instantly thought about this really weird guy at my school. He will not be named. Pretty sure he's special needs. He said he openly admitted that he wanted to his cousin. Openly admitted it. And then he also especially bragged about having oral sex with a catfish. He let a catfish suck
his dick?
Yeah.
That's fucking baller, dude. Because
I'm guessing he apparently...
A catfish is not something that you'd want to put any part of your body in its mouth.
Yeah, I don't think he let it do it. I think he forced it to do it. I think the catfish in that entire situation...
Well, you don't accidentally get your dick sucked by a catfish.
No, you force it. But you don't just say...
Yeah, but you gotta let it suck on the dick.
Yeah. No, it's not like you don't just whip it out and just go...
I understand how it works.
Have it just go... And then start going at it. No, you gotta
put it on your cock.
Yeah, you gotta put it on there, and then you gotta force it to close down, and then...
No, you don't gotta force it to close down.
Oh, we'll do it on its own?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Catfish, when they're out of the water, it's hard to breathe. So they go like this a lot. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You get it.
I get it. Yeah, no, I've caught plenty of catfish, even though I was looking for... What did you call them again? Because from the life of me, I always, for the past 7 years, I called them crappies. Because that's all my uncle ever told me. We're going to catch us some crappies.
Crappie.
Fuck you.
Your uncle and every dude that's over 65 likes to make that joke.
Yeah, fuck you. We're catching crappies. And they taste like shit.
It's the same thing like when you're like fucking 8 and you see the word bass and you're like, bass?
Cut off B ass. Yeah, I get it. I know. Yeah. But it still fathoms me how...
We had a fucking fat ass music teacher in 5th grade.
Oh, shit.
This bitch was huge. I'm not one to usually body shame.
When you say huge,
she was probably
obese,
pushing 450, 500.
Dude, she had the same body type as, and I'm definitely gonna butcher this. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce his name. You remember the guy who was famous for singing "Over the Rainbow"?
Oh, that dude. Fuck you. Don't even insult that dude at all. That dude's a national treasure.
He was fucking huge, though.
Yeah, but he's fucking beautiful. He's a big, beautiful man.
Yeah, he was a beautiful, beautiful man.
R.
But when I swear to God... I'm sorry.
The Hawaiian Dream. I don't remember his name, and I'm pissed at you that you tried to insult him.
I did not try and insult him. I blatantly said the man is huge. There is no denying that. He looks like a...
I would gracefully suck his teeth.
Hawaii loves Reese's and Spam. The man looks like a whole thing of Spam when you take it out the can. Folds and all of
he's
meat.
Beautiful. Fuck you.
His music is beautiful. He also is a beautiful looking man. Yeah. It's just that I'm going to be honest, when he started around all his performers, he was the only one sitting and he looked like a meatball and his arms had to come around him just to meet the center of his chest. They had to come around.
Yeah.
He had to hug himself to play his instrument.
He was big. He was a big
Yes.
boy.
See, you're agreeing with me. You're agreeing. You said
Yeah, but
he's
you were
not,
trying to insult him, and he's a
I'm
beautiful,
not insulting. I'm
beautiful
saying
person,
is he? But
and I'm not
I
gonna
just
let
needed
that
to gauge on
slide.
how big this man is. I would say Fat Albert, but Fat Albert, unfortunately, Fat Albert ain't real.
Hey. No, this chick looks like Fat Albert ate Fat Albert.
And then spat out and then ate Fat Bastard.
Yeah. She looks
All right.
like she ate Fat Albert that ate Fat Albert who also just ate 10 Big Macs. This is what this music video
All
looked like.
What'd you want to do? Did you want to like try and get your hand stuck between the moist
No,
folds
dude,
of her ass cheeks?
She looked like she had legs coming out her legs. Like
Did it
But,
look like her elbows had elbows and those elbows were playing flaps?
yeah, it was disgusting. Her husband also got arrested for child pornography.
I wonder why he would be interested in young, fit little kids.
Like 3 years later, we're probably like in 8th grade at the time. So she was like an elementary teacher, so we didn't even see that bitch no more. And then it was like a bunch of news cameras right at the school and shit pulled up and we're like, what the fuck's happening?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. All of your fucking grades are like in one goddamn building.
At our high school or our school in general, they're all in the same building, just separated by big doors.
That's just so, dude. That's how poor that shit is, man.
It was actually like one of the most expensive schools.
That was the
central-
most
in the
expensive.
central like part of the state at that time. And when that came out, yeah,
Oh
it was all over
damn.
the news when that school. I was like, so I went to 1st grade when all our schools were separate, and then 2nd grade, we all moved together, and it was like huge state news. It was like this school is like the future. It's just all the grades in one building. It's in the
Yeah,
big shape of
they
a
probably
cube.
played off as the school of future when they realized that it's just cheap, it's easy and affordable, and they
Mhm.
didn't get enough income revenue. What is it? Well,
Well, they
it's
wanted to
revenue. I
increase
know the word,
the
but
school
there's a
district.
term. There's a term for it when it gets its fundings from the surrounding area from
Yeah,
income
It's
tax.
called school district tax.
So if like schools from a wealthy neighborhood, they'll have big stained glass
Right.
windows,
So
those electronic doors.
how it worked before that was weird as hell. Because
Really?
you'd go to different elementary and junior highs, but the high school was still the same. So
So
before,
wait, what
before
was
they merged all the schools together, so there's different elementary schools for like each county or town and shit like that, and
That's
different
gay.
junior highs.
That's gay.
But the high school was still the same. So you'd go to like whoever you went to fucking 1st grade with, you were going to school with them till 8th grade, and then you'd go with all new people in high school.
Yeah. I can see that.
But it was fucking stupid. Why is only one the same? And then they're like, we're just gonna make it all the same.
And then wait. So the news cameras, they came back just to talk about the school itself.
No, the news cameras came to interview the bitch about her husband, who they found child porn.
Oh, I thought you were like, okay, all right. So they came. Why would they come and talk? Like that seems like something that you would discuss in private. Like no one wants
No,
to hear
because
about.
they
Like,
already busted him for it.
yeah, okay, but it still didn't seem like something they had to discuss because they were like kids. If they're all in the same thing, and she's
They didn't know,
She's a-
like, they were trying to figure out if, like, her being a teacher had anything to do with it. And, like, was any
yeah,
of
I
the
think
kids
they
in
still could have
school
pulled her
involved.
away instead of like her being in the middle of teaching kids how to count.
I
and
mean,
they're
it
all-
didn't catch her by surprise. It had been, like, 3
Yeah,
days after
yeah,
he already got busted.
But she's in the middle of trying to teach kids how to count while they're already counting up how many years this boy's going to be serving in prison and also counting up his bodies.
She was a music teacher, not a math.
Oh, fuck you. She'll teach them how to raise scales while he also teaches boys how to sing a different
No,
octave.
She didn't teach any of that shit. It was the worst music.
She was
class
yeah, though she does sound like she
What
sucks
would
at her
happen?
job.
You just open a book and you'd like sing fucking songs from The Lion King.
Oh,
and
that's
that's
terrible,
it.
dude.
You'd be like,
Too
oh, can you sing the fucking The Tiger Sleeps Tonight? And then
Oh, fuck, I hate
you
that
and the
one.
whole class would do it, and she'd be like, you all get an A.
Y'all get an A, even though
She's
if it sounds like
I'm
complete underdog.
I'm gonna go get me a pizza.
I'm gonna go get me a pizza and dip it in extra cheese
And
sauce.
then we
with
also like
barbecue
had
ranch
keyboard
dressing.
class. The same chick. It was like music and keyboard. So like the first half of the year we'd just sing dumb songs out of this book.
I mean, either way, she gets to finger a minor.
Yeah. That's a sick joke. That's gonna be the title of this episode. Finger
Well,
and a minor.
thank you. I guess that's the only good thing I'll actually. That's the only bit of gold I'll ever
I
drop
cannot
in the next
title
5 years.
the episode that.
Yeah, you can't try like fingering minors.
But and then we just do like the second half of the year is just all keyboard shit, and you have to take a test on what letters or what are the scales. I didn't learn a fucking thing.
That's fucking terrible, dude.
I can play a keyboard now. It's just nothing that I learned from her.
Yeah, just
did
you
all
got to
on my
make sure
own.
like I learned it and it's not thanks to you.
Yeah, I just got an
So-
ear for it. I can just hear shit. Like I self-taught myself how to play drums just by listening to shit.
Yeah, that's all I learned. I was probably what was it? No, it wasn't. Fuck, what was it? I can't remember. It was the music that my uncle had, and I would be in his garage. He had a drum set. It was a 5-piece. He had all these different crash cymbals sitting in the corner of the room. I never did ever learn how to set it up, take it down, all that. So I'd go over to him after school, and he had a CD player,
And
and he also had he also had a Walkman. Believe that. He still had that
he'd
old
let
piece
you
of
touch
shit.
the drum set if he could touch you.
Just bringing it back full circle.
That's a pretty fair trade. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, I get to play. I get to play his drumsticks.
drums
He
and
gets
you
play.
get to fuck my
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
He gets to play. I get to play with his drumsticks. He gets to play with my drumsticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Gets to play with
So
your
either way,
snare.
I get to play his what he called his practice mix. He had practice mix number 1, 2, 3. I don't know where 5 went. It went 4 and then jumped straight to 7. 6 was broken. I already know. I know where that went.
This is
and I just-
irrelevant. But yes,
Yeah. Sorry. I just wanted to let you know.
you can keep
So
telling
I
the
would always
story.
be
You just don't
I'm
have
sorry.
to add irrelevant information.
So apparently what he told me is like, oh, it gets harder as you go up, because as that he started just it was his step-by-step process. So the first ones were like simple of how long was this ago? This was back in Florida. So from the years of 2005 to 2010. So, I don't remember the music around that time. I know he did have a lot of Aerosmith. He fucking loved Aerosmith.
Aerosmith blows.
Fuck you.
They do.
Yeah.
They're not even
Between
cool.
AC/DC and Aerosmith,
The only
he
good
did also
thing-
have
Aerosmith ever produced that's good is Liv Tyler.
yeah. Oh, and Fleetwood Mac.
What does Fleetwood Mac have to do with Aerosmith?
Oh no. I mean, I was listening to what type of music he had. Fucking loved
Oh,
playing
okay.
Tusk on drums, dude. That shit was awesome. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba. I can't do that. YouTube's gonna fucking take this shit down. I'm getting better about this. I kind of forget that we're not. Well, this is going on YouTube, not Twitch, where everything is perfectly fine so long as you don't see a tit or you don't flash a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we ever move to Twitch, I'll do all the episodes shirtless, so I can sell my body.
Shit, yeah, I do my shirtless way, but we don't have tits.
That's true.
Shit, one episode we all wanted to. Was it last Friday?
No. Yes.
It was the Friday.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
whatever the
last.
last
Yeah,
one
we
Carter was
all. What was it? Carter was the one who was shirtless.
on. No, I was. I started.
You were shirtless, and then me and Carter took off our shirts, and we were like, "Shit, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go
Mhm.
bare skin. We'll call it skin team, shirts and skins, shirts and skins." And yeah, before we started, you said, "Nah, put your fucking clothes back on, boys."
Yeah.
It still would have been a really nice thing to do. Shirts and skins. I don't know. I feel like we should eventually do that. Like, I don't know, get a whole theme going for an episode.
Yeah, the whole theme.
Yeah. Even if it's something as small as everyone being completely butt ass naked, just don't stand up.
We'll have theme ones like Halloween and shit. We'll tell like ghost
Yeah, and if
stories.
you get good at editing, you can black mark my penis and I can do a helicopter.
Never gonna do that.
Okay then.
If anything, what I'll do is I'll just cut that out, and then I'll put that clip on my Twitter, so everybody's gonna see your dick.
Your
either
racist
way.
Twitter.
No, not a racist Twitter.
It's a racist
No,
Twitter.
my Twitter is very progressive.
Very progressive.
Hmm. It's all filled
God
with
is
tweets
great
of
and
me
God is good.
retweeting,
Keep them.
of me quote tweeting the president and calling him a fucking dumbass.
You're just gonna keep quote tweeting the president.
That's all I do. I just take
That's all
whatever
you do.
Donald Trump
So
says,
anything,
and then I
so anything Trump's
quote
ever
tweet
said,
it.
you just post it back up immediately. When the
No,
looting
I
starts, the
qu-
shooting
I
starts.
quote tweet it. I don't retweet it. So
Okay.
you know what a quote tweet is? Do I?
No,
really
I
need
don't
to-
use Twitter.
I don't. I'm not gonna tell you how Twitter works.
Yeah, please don't.
It's different than a retweet. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
It's a retweet, but I get to add
Your
my-
own little narrative, your
yeah.
little spin on it.
my own little sauce. Put my little sauce
Your
in
little
the mix.
sauce.
Yeah,
Mm.
own little sauce in there.
Mm.
How good of a movie was the Goofy movie?
How? The extremely goofy movie, or
No,
just the goofy
A
movie?
Goofy movie.
Movie. Then that's the one where they went on a road trip.
Mm-hmm. Just one
Found
Powerline.
Bigfoot. Yeah, that's right. No, yeah. I like the soundtrack for it, dude.
Yeah, Powerline
It
was
remi-
fucking sick.
Yeah,
It was
dude, it reminded me
originally
of Babyface.
inspired by Michael Jackson, but as
Oh,
it
yeah,
was coming
I mean-
out, that's when
Ye-
he was facing the allegations of like molestation. So they changed it to Bobby Brown.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I liked how it was kind of like you could hear how high pitched his tone voice was, and just most people immediately went straight to, "Oh my god, that's so Michael Jackson." I went straight to Babyface.
No, it's Bobby Brown.
I know it's Bobby Brown. Yeah, how hard it was, because I actually, like, as a kid, I swore it was Michael Jackson, but then when I rewatched it when I got like
Well, 'cause
older, I was like,
it was originally supposed to be, and then they were
yeah, it
like,
was originally supposed to be.
oh shit,
So I mistaken it.
He's fucking kids.
Oh
We're gonna
shit, he's
change
fucking
this
kids.
now. And then they changed it to Bobby Brown, who then became a massive drug addict.
Oh yeah, that was hell. Ah,
No,
fuck,
the
but I still
fucking,
loved
like,
it. Dude.
Eye to Eye and Stand Out are fucking bangers.
Yeah, those were fucking bangers, dude. I have them on my playlist. I listen to them when I'm driving back from work. I'm not gonna listen to a upbeat song while driving to literal hell.
I would,
Serving
so I
Karens
gotta
all
make
day
it.
and teaching people how to read a fucking menu.
I'm gonna make a sex playlist. That's
You're gonna
just-
think it's sex. Let me guess. Is it gonna start with anything by Wham?
No, it's just gonna start. It's gonna be all like Disney Channel songs.
How the fuck are you gonna have a sex playlist and not have Wham?
Cause Wham. No, I'm not putting Wham on a sex playlist.
I am.
The only song by Wham that would go on the sex playlist is Last Christmas.
Last Christmas.
Yeah, their Christmas song they did.
Oh, I didn't listen to any of their Christmas songs.
They did like one. It's called Last Christmas.
Okay, cool. That's probably a good thing I
It's a
never
very
heard of it. If
famous
there was
song.
only
I
just
don't know
one.
how you haven't heard of it.
Yeah. If I had to do a sex thing, it would probably be a mix of Mariah Carey and Paula Abdul's
You suck.
and Wham.
That is the worst list.
What?
It's the worst playlist ever. Paula Abdul
Fuck,
and
yeah.
Mariah Carey.
dude! I fucking love Paula Abdul.
What are you? Are you a fucking 40-year-old white woman?
Shut the fuck up. I love it. She does choreography. It's good choreography, and her music was cool. I like how she's a
J-Lo is better than Paula Abdul.
Fuck you. J-Lo didn't fucking tap dance.
No, but she shook that ass.
And Mariah Carey, I don't even have to explain Mariah Carey. She had a beautiful voice.
Yeah, I guess. There's way better though. There's so much better.
Let's see it. Fuck. Oh shit! What was that? What was that one song? It's just gonna be synopsis. It has to go anywhere. If anything, I would conceive a child to that. It was "Jump on It."
By Mariah Carey?
Was Jump? No.
I don't
Was
know
Jump
what you're
on
talking
It?
about. What the fuck song are you talking about?
Wait. Jump on It. It's that song that goes. Boom. It just makes that no.
That was super descriptive. I know exactly what song
I
that
can't.
is.
I can't keep go. I can't say any actual lyrics.
What are the lyrics? Just don't sing them. Say them.
Just don't see it.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's kind of hard to do it with all. It's kind of hard to make it out. I
Does it
remember
go
hearing the
jump
keywords
on
of
it?
ride it, jump on it.
My Pony?
No,
Pony
Jesus
by
Christ.
Genuine? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, you're talking about fucking Pony by Genuine.
That's what it's really what it's
Yes,
fucking
It's
called?
called Pony by Genuine. Yes.
That's fucking. Oh, that's weird.
That is like the most, like, people love to fuck to that song. Just because it's like in
Yeah,
fucking.
that and Blue Oyster
Magic
Cult.
Mike. Yeah, people love fucking a Blue Oyster Cult. Don't Fear the Reaper, dude. That song
dude,
gets
imagine-
me fucking hard.
Yeah, dude. Just like it's like making love.
Like, when I was 16, my sex playlist was just nothing but Weezer albums.
Toto Africa too.
Yeah.
Well, they did a cover of Toto Africa, but
Yeah.
that's definitely not
No,
when
I
you were a
loved,
kid.
I would always climax to the Sweater song.
No, dude. Imagine like banging a bitch and like you managed to like last the entire album of just I don't know, pick any of System of the Down's albums. Like imagine not finishing until you get to BYOB.
Well, you could pick like Chop Suey because that album's like fucking 8 songs long. It's like 30 minutes. I don't know if I could
man.
get hard listening to Serge Tankian and screaming though.
Oh no, having sex with a chick and then like it's like storied sandstorm, but you have like these LED lights all around the room, so they start changing
I
colors. So
could
she's
do
having a
that.
seizure. Yeah, so she's having a seizure. And it's like wait. Like before you turn it off, you realize,
Dude,
oh wait, it's
this-
getting tighter. Never mind.
She ain't having a seizure. She's having an orgasm.
It just you wouldn't know. You would mistake a seizure for an orgasm, and you just think, well, she's getting tired and she's having muscle spasms. This worked.
This is like the fucking like where I live. The bitches be like they listen to like
God,
fucking, they listen to like CCR.
I'm so glad this entire channel's not monetized.
Not yet. But like where I'm
Not
from,
yet. They're gonna look at
listen to,
all
like,
this shit and then
bitches listen to like CCR and they're like, oh, this shit makes me horny. So yeah.
baby, you look something.
Fucking Proud Mary gets that pussy wet.
I don't currently have my playlist on me. Oh, I do, but I'm not gonna take time to do
Yeah,
it.
please don't.
I got some. Oh wait, what about No, that's probably like more of a getting ready to do it, but not actually in the process of
Billy
doing it. It's
Joel?
No, not Billy Joel. I'm not gonna fucking listen to Danger Zone and then just like what I
It's
know
Kenny
the chick got.
Loggins, dumbass.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Danger Zone came to my head. I don't know why.
That's Kenny Loggins.
I'm sorry.
Billy Joel.
Yeah,
is
I
in
should have realized
fucking
Kenny Loggins.
Uptown Girl.
Billy Joel. When
You're
I think
from
Billy
New York
Joel-
and you don't know who Billy Joel is?
We're talking about Billy Joel Armstrong, right?
No.
Then we're not the.
You are fucking.
Well, not Joel. He's Billy Joe Armstrong. Billy Joe Armstrong is the lead singer of Green Day.
Yeah. If you were here with me right now, I'd be beating you over the head with a fucking pen.
Oh shit! I spit on the mic. Oh shit! It made it worse.
Yeah, you spit on the mic. Oh, let me make it better. Let me spit on it again. That'll fix it.
I just thought, like, it is penis shaped, so I thought, yeah. Billy Joel.
How can you not know who Billy Joel is? How
It
are
just-
you even confused?
It escapes me at the moment of any of his songs. The name, of course, is familiar.
Uptown Girl.
Oh, I don't listen to Uptown Girl.
Piano Man.
No,
We Didn't Start the Fire.
there we go.
That's the one you know?
Yep, that's the
Are
one.
you fucking serious?
Yep. I don't know Piano Man. I know
Yeah, you do.
Uptown Girl, but I didn't associate with Billy Joel, and then I had to think of We Didn't So Far. I'm like, okay, see, now that one I can actually associate the name to.
You know Piano Man. You've heard it in
I don't know
dumbass
Piano Man.
memes that you like.
I don't know Piano Man.
I guarantee you know what Piano
I don't know
is.
Piano Man.
You don't know it by name, but you know the song.
I know Rocket Man, but I don't know Piano Man.
It's not fucking possible. It's not
I
possible.
don't
that
know
you
Piano Man.
it. It's not
Well,
even
well,
close
unfortunately,
being
I don't. If
possible.
YouTube wasn't such a, you could probably say a few lyrics of the song play a small snippet of it, and I would probably be like, well, maybe yay or nay. But that's gonna have to be something I'll do in my off time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, we're not gonna risk getting this whole thing flagged. Some of you make money off the episode, so why would anyone try and claim the video is theirs and they're not making money
You
off
watch
of it?
fucking Billy Joel's estate claims it, and then this is the only video that gets monetized. Like we
That would be
break all
stupid.
the barriers.
We
with
just
this
we just
one
talked about
episode.
screwing a chick while she's having an epileptic seizure. That doesn't
You
seem
talked
like
about that.
we're in this together, Trevor. Anything you talk about, it's associated with us. That's why Sam and that's why Ian isn't a part of the show. Doesn't want to be on the show because he has a real job. Anything we say affects him. Anything I say,
I mean, it could.
it could. That's why.
Oh, we just.
Because-
Carter just sent me a message.
Oh, good. Did he say, "Hey, you think I can jump in for this last little few seconds"?
No,
No.
he turned his. I don't know if I want to give that information away. He just sent me a picture of his house, and they like made a golf course in his yard, and I'm super pissed.
I'm gonna
off.
kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him. I swear to God, I'm gonna.
Because I love to hit golf balls. I love golfing.
I love balls.
Yeah, I'm so bad at it, but it's so much fun.
So much fun.
Yeah, golfing,
Golfing or mini golf, like putt putt.
both.
Both. All right. What do you love about it?
It's just fun.
It's just fun. Is it
It's like to
soothing?
be
Does it-
outside. I don't
Does
go
it
with
make you-
people because I don't like. I go by myself.
Does it
And
make
then-
you want to join a country club?
No, it makes me feel like I'm qualified to be president because that's literally like half the job.
Mm.
On your resume to be president, it's just be like, do you spend half your year golfing? Yeah, no, you qualify.
Yep. Hit me with something, Trev. Why don't you pick at my brain? Because ultimately, I could honestly talk about music all day because I love music. I can't tell you how many fucking playlists are on this thing because of all the years of being an autistic little shit. The only thing that could get me to sit down is when I have my headphones on and I'm jamming away. Sometimes I
You're
don't
like
notice it.
You're one of those weird kids in like school.
Yeah, I'm the
that
weird
would just
kid.
fucking have your headphones and you sitting there fucking.
No, I
tweaking
would
and
never
shit.
fucking headbang. I've never
We had
headbanged.
this bitch that would fucking walk around the high school hallways, but she would not have headphones in. She just had like, it was like when the iPods like just got speakers, so you could play like shit outside the iPod, and she'd just walk around the hallways just blaring her shit, like up by her ear at full volume, and then she just walked to the halls playing her dumb shit. It was the most annoying bullshit ever.
I kind of had to do that at some point because my headphones did break. So for like a whole week, I
This
did have.
chick also
I
thought
never.
she was a werewolf.
Okay, you know I didn't do that, but I wouldn't blast it in my ear. I would play it quiet enough that I had to like shove this part of it, since that's one of the speakers, and just shove that in my ear, and that way I can jam. I can still listen, but of course everybody can see what the fuck I'm listening to because it's just on the screen. So when they see American Idiot, they know, well, oh, he's jamming out to American Idiot.
Yeah. That was like my favorite
Yeah.
album in second
Typically,
grade.
the only thing I ever do notice when I'm listening to it, I notice it's subconscious, but I know I just fingers tapping, and then when I'm typically like walking, my feet I've noticed always stay on beat with the tempo, the drummer.
Well, that's
It,
because
it gets a lot worse when I listen to Caravan because it starts slow,
Yeah.
gets fast, starts slow, and then it has a slow build up, and then a very large
yeah,
step down.
it has song structure. That's what you're saying.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed it. I only noticed it because when I was on a park with my family and I'm walking Caravan. Next thing you know, it's on a speed part. I'm fucking zooming ahead of these fuckers. But then when they got really slow, they just started beating me. They're like, "Why the fuck are you so slow?" I'm like, "I don't know." Put some thought into it. And I'm like, "Oh yeah." I don't know.
yeah.
It's just weird. It's really fucking weird. All I can say is I'm a man who can appreciate good music.
Mm-hmm. Have you
All
seen
music.
the TikTok dog girl?
No, I haven't because TikTok is fucking gay.
Well, you don't have to be on TikTok to see it. It's been like.
Oh,
all over
then
the
no,
internet.
I don't. Anything I hear with the name TikTok in, I just fucking, I instantly.
I'm gonna
fucking
start
space
making
out.
TikToks to promote.
You better
the
not. You better
podcast.
not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like
if you make
TikToks of me walking out of my house and then like.
yeah, but do you do that thing where it's like my mom told me not to burn trash, and then your dumpy ass just starts walking down the hall?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I would actually see that. I want to see that ass shake.
Yeah.
Who
I
was
would
it
just
that you
like.
said that? Yeah, sorry. Who
What?
was that? The girl that you said, the music artist that you said you only will listen to her because she could shake that ass.
I didn't. That's not what I said. But I said she could shake that ass, and that was J Lo,
Yeah,
Jennifer
you can be
Lopez.
you can be like J Lo to me. You can shake that
I
ass.
wish, dude. If I had that ass, I would. I would be cashing checks left and right. I would just hide like the top part of like my head so people didn't know I was a male. I'd just shake that ass on a camera and sell it.
Yeah. What about your tits?
I said I'd hide the top half of my body.
Okay, I thought you just
So
meant
they
just your head.
so they wouldn't see that I am a man. They just
Dude,
see
I
my
could probably
ass and be like, "That's a
dude.
woman."
You'd probably have to wear leggings. I could still see your testicles through them leggings, through them jeggings.
Mm-hmm. I would. Do they make like male yoga pants? I would totally wear that shit.
I believe so, but they call those the leotards.
No, those are completely different things.
That's all I've ever seen a man wear. When he wears something that is very
A
form fitting with
leotard
his
is like a
legs,
fucking
it
singlet.
goes all the way past it, yeah, and it extends
Yeah,
and it
those
covers his whole
are
body, and you can see his fucking cock.
those are completely different things.
Mm-hmm. But that's all I've ever seen. That's completely form
I know they
fitting,
make
slim,
like the
tight.
Under Armour compression short things, and they make those in
Mm.
pants. But those aren't like that's not enough because those are so thin.
No. Yeah.
I want like fucking yoga pants for dudes.
Just
I
buy some
want
yoga pants. Get yoga pants for a very large woman,
Mm-mm.
and you wear them.
No, they're not the same.
Yes,
No, they're not.
I could do it.
When we were seniors in high school, me and a bunch of the fellas planned a day where it's like cause like senior year, the last like 3 weeks, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and like
Oh yeah, they did the same thing for us.
well, it's like so
Yeah.
like you can like just like you can just do shit, and nobody gives a shit. So there's like like for like a senior prank day thing kind of thing like that, where like all the
Yeah.
fellas we're all gonna wear fucking
you-
yoga pants.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was
And
like
how many of them you guys actually did it?
I was like the only one.
Wow, that's fucking gay. You know,
Yeah.
funny thing is,
I walked in and no one else is doing it, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude? I thought we all agreed." And they're like, "Oh, we did. We just decided not to." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And then I went into the office of like, "I gotta go home and change." And they're like, "Well,
one of
you
the
can't."
greatest
And I was like,
senior pranks that I heard about. Now it was
I
like
wasn't
I think
done, but-
before mine. Sorry, they put a fucking car on the roof of one of the school buildings. I don't know how they got it up there. It was pretty fucking cool. But now this class that I was with, I think it was the year before us, the seniors before me. They went around the school and they filled all the locks with super glue.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw, but the car thing, dude, that was fucking cool. But of course, just sticking glue in locks, that's just asshole. And I think no, wait, I don't think it was just glue. I think it was like also instant set clay. So they just started jamming clay into the locks. How many door handles need to be replaced? A lot. All of them.
We didn't do anything. There was no senior pranks like ever.
Yeah, most of our senior pranks was just destructive.
One dude went around and he de-pantsed a bunch of girls and he got suspended.
Yeah, I can see why. And what happened then? Did he go to like jail? Because in today's age, Jesus
he
Christ.
just got suspended.
Yeah. In today's age, ooh boy, he ain't seen the light of day
It
for
was
the next few
really
years.
funny though.
Yeah. How many of them were actually wearing underwear?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I hope all of them were, because they would pick a really bad
I think there
day.
was one that wasn't, and that's why it was such a big deal.
Dude, I don't get it. I when I ever think about going commando, I never once ever consider women doing it.
Just don't go commando in public. It's that easy.
Yeah. But like, how many times I like see guys who don't wear underwear and going in public? A lot. People in my school who went commando all the time? A lot. But never once have I ever heard of a woman going commando.
They probably do it just as much as dudes do.
I've never seen it.
Well, of course you've never seen it.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I can see all the
How
dudes.
many?
They don't have to take their fucking pants
Yeah, because
down.
they
I
have
can see their
fucking dicks that fucking poke out.
yeah.
Chicks don't
No,
have
but I can.
fucking outward pussies that expose themselves
Yeah, we
through the
call them
fucking
camel
pants.
toes, buddy. We call it camel toe. I can't tell you the only time that you can really tell who isn't wearing. Actually, I guess this kind of counts. It's those really really hefty girls who wear leggings, which I don't understand. Like they wear workout gear, but they don't look like they've ever worked out a day of their life. And it's like bad camel toe, like really bad. Like you can tell that like that was the biggest size they had, and it still didn't fit, but they went with it anyway because they needed leggings to keep trendy with the girls, and it would just ride up for all to see.
I'm sorry, what are
Am
you
I
talking
boring
about?
you? Am I boring you, Trevor?
No, I was responding to an important message.
Oh, okay. Well, I was talking about
I know
heavy
you,
chicks wearing
I know you're talking about camel toe.
camel toe.
Yeah, that's a
I
really
think
bad name for that, honestly,
yeah,
because it's not appealing at all.
yeah. It doesn't look appealing. It looks like a camel's toe or hoof.
Yeah, but like they should change the name to be like more
Yeah.
appealing.
What a muffin buffer.
No, that sounds even more disgusting.
It look kind of. I don't know.
It's like what because I don't even know what you would change that to. Because you already have the peach emojis for ass.
Yeah.
So what else looks like that?
Drooping lips.
No, you're not making it any better, dude.
I'm not supposed to be making it better. It doesn't.
You're making it
camel toe
more
isn't appealing.
disgusting.
It's not appealing.
It's why
I-
though? Is it's a pussy?
It's not
It's a
appealing.
vagina. Why? Why
I
is
don't
it not
care.
appealing?
Just because it is. Take this from the bi guy. Just because the man has a
Yeah,
penis,
see, your
doesn't mean I
opinion
always want
doesn't matter because you like dicks and shit.
it.
This
I
is
like
this
both.
one is for the straight fellas.
No, 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 no,
What?
no, no, no,
No. This is only for the straight fellas. You're not included
no, no, no,
in
no, no.
this.
See, just for both in both aspects. Just because it's there is one thing, but it's in the way that they handle it, take care of it, and its general
Yo.
appearance.
If they have a
Turns me
porn category for it, it has some sort of appealing nature.
Yeah, like midgets and shit and piss play.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're all into
Furries.
that. There's
Furries.
people that are into camel toe, like that's their thing.
That's because that's their only way they're ever going to see pussy.
Yeah, well,
'Cause
that's pretty close.
I don't want to see.
I feel like you're
see.
attacking the small dick dudes. It's supposed
Yeah,
to be
I'm
their
attack-
year.
What a
and you're
shit if it's
crushing
their
on
year. This is supposed to be your year, Trevor.
Not mine.
I'm shitting on
No.
it.
I'm
It's
just
yours.
the leader of the
It's
movement.
yours. It's your year.
No. I
Trevor.
am speaking for them.
Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. He's got a tiny penis, so he's a jolly. I can't do that either. God.
You were on
damn
a
it,
roll
he's-
there for a second.
You want to do a role play?
Yeah.
Cool. You be the chick. I'll be the dude.
No, thank you.
Show
out.
me your camel
I'm
toe.
This is Shark Tank. I'm out.
This is Shark Tank. I'm out. What kind of role play do you want, buddy?
I don't want to do any
I
role
could be
play.
your- I could be your mother, and you could be you, much younger.
To be me, much younger me, and you're gonna be my mom now. How does that work out?
Well, I mean, you're gonna sit there, and you're gonna be you, and then I'm gonna
I'm gonna
OD on a
watch
bunch-
you smoke meth.
You're
play
gonna
with
watch
my
me OD on a
Legos.
shitload of heroin.
She never OD'd.
Okay, you're gonna
That I
watch
know
me
of.
get. You're gonna watch me get absolutely smashed on heroin.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch my mom hit the pipe.
Wait,
That was
but that's crack. That's meth. Sorry.
yeah. Well,
Angel
she
dust.
did it all. I don't
She
think
did
she
it
ever
all?
did PCP, but I know she hit the fucking pipe a few times. I saw
But
that
you're
shit.
gonna watch me. You're gonna watch me.
Dude, that was
tap a
my
vein.
average like Tuesday night, dude. When I was like 7 or 8, is I'd go to school, come home, and then nobody would be home. I'd be at my grandma's house, and then an hour later, Mom would pick me up. She's like, "Oh, we're going to my boyfriend's house so I can smoke meth and shit." I'm like, "Oh, this is."
Wait,
tight."
she actually like outright told you I'm
No,
going to my boyfriend
but like
smoke meth.
I was 7 or 8, but like I knew what the fuck was up.
Hey, look, if weed is 420 blaze it, what's meth?
Meth. That's
If weed gets 420 blaze it, what numbers and phrases does meth have?
meth. Meth is let's see here. What's like a weird date?
911. 911, get help.
9/11 meth day.
Meth, 911, get help.
Yeah. 911 meth. That's
911 meth.
9/11 meth it up.
Method.
We need
Smoke
what's
it.
with the National Meth Day? What's up?
What's with the National Meth Day? I don't
It
know.
can't be 9/11. That's already taken.
All right.
9/11 is National Too Tall of Building
I was not saying
Day.
like 9/11 because 9/11. I was saying 911 because, call an ambulance.
Yeah. But
I'm
like
just making.
you can't do that because 9/11's already
All right.
buildings that
okay.
are too tall National Day.
I've got 420 is the fucking date. I
Isn't
don't
it
know why that
crazy
date.
how they had 9/11 and then they were like, we're just gonna build another tower that's just as tall and that's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
It's like-
But it's
and
not,
they
it's not two
can't-
towers anymore.
no, it's just
One
one
big
now.
tower.
But
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
one
like
big tower.
like now it's even taller though, and they're like, well, it's not gonna be an issue. But they can't like sell businesses in it because they're all afraid that it's gonna be hit again.
Yeah, it's
So
cursed.
it's just a bunch of empty floors.
It's like that one hallway in the Pentagon.
No,
You know, the one
they
they
put new shit in that already.
Yeah,
That's
the
where
one,
that's where the Clintons center is, where they
Yep.
send out
Yes,
all their
that makes sense.
people to
That
kill.
makes sense.
That's why I got hit.
Because they knew the Clintons were going to be there?
No. They like. Well, have you seen the video of the Pentagon being hit where they say it looks like a missile?
I guess.
Yeah. Well, the Clintons ordered that part of the Pentagon to be hit because people found out about their secret base there, so they had to destroy it to make it seem like they weren't there, and then they rebuilt it.
Now, is this where the part where you start spouting about aliens and then you shoot up a crack pipe, or is this the part where we get hickey dicky and then we start talking about aliens?
What is the difference between both of those scenarios? They seem like the same thing to me.
Oh.
Oh, what? What are you confused?
Give me 1 second, Trevor. No, I'm not confused.
Are you looking at my dog or some shit?
I am definitely mesmerized by Toby.
Oh, that's cool.
Ben and Jerry's. I love you. Half baked.
Oh, anybody hasn't noticed yet? That's my Down syndrome dog in the corner. He doesn't.
Yeah,
have
I've noticed
Down-
him when he first jumped on your bed.
He doesn't have Down
towards the
syndrome,
beginning.
but he looks like it and acts like it. So
Oh, you should
Might
talk
as
about
well.
his bloody penis.
if it's it's
Tell,
like a,
tell it.
if it tastes like chicken, it must be chicken.
It must be chicken.
So if it
Yeah.
looks like and it acts like it has Down syndrome, it probably
It probably
does.
has Down syndrome. Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
Syndrome of the Down.
that's just.
Get down with the syndrome.
What were you talking about?
Oh yeah, I was talking about hickey dicky and then shooting it up, like getting shot. One
ahead.
implied getting drugs, and then like this is the part where you spout some crazy nonsense, and then you reveal the root of your insanity of spreading these things by instantly doing drugs in front of me.
No,
The other one
I
is
do
where-
believe in aliens though.
Yeah, the other one is where we start talking about it, but we make like hippies during the 70s, where we
Yeah.
smoke weed, and then next thing you know, we're embracing one another.
We'll figure out what this National Meth Day is, and then on the pod,
We gotta figure out what national.
We'll all hit the pipe and talk about our
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
conspiracies while high on meth.
So is it just normal for your dog to just constantly jump up and down repeatedly?
Yeah. Well, I told you he has the DS.
He's got the downies.
Yeah, he'll
Bro.
lay down for like 13 hours a day, and the other
Bro,
hours that he's
yeah.
up, it's just him jumping up and down to that same spot.
Does he have a grand slam from downies? That's the worst one I could come up with.
That was a bad one.
I know. I'm sorry. I used all the good ones in the beginning, and I
Speaking
just
of
thought
the
of like how
fucking
you always like to
Clintons,
go about.
Speaking of the Clintons, bro,
What?
we fucking got Epstein's main bitch. FBI
Oh yeah, that's
arrested
right. I
that
did.
bitch. What's her
Yeah,
name?
yeah, I saw that.
Ghislaine? Fucking, we got him.
We got him.
We just can't fuck it up. We need
How do you
We
mean?
need to, because the last time they let him die.
Yeah, now
So now
they can't let her die.
We need a 24-hour live cam footage just pointed right at her, and then one right at her pussy, so like no one sneaks anything up that shit.
Puts a snatch in her snatch.
Yeah.
With a snip. It's a snatch bomb.
We need to see it all, live cam footage that's directly linked to the Reddit or something, so we all can see
Live link to Reddit?
Yeah.
That seems like a really weird
What else are you gonna put it on Facebook?
Facebook Watch.
20
Facebook Live.
Yeah, it's the Facebook Neighborhood Watch.
We'll sell out that camera for $1 million contract to Facebook.
This is Facebook Epstein's bitch watch.
Epstein's bitch watch. We'll call it bitch watch. I can see you. Oh, yeah, I can't sing that song either.
Mark
God.
Zuckerberg's probably involved in that.
I was gonna do that song from Baywatch. I love that song. See, that's a song to go on the playlist. That's the one.
What? Song from Beethoven? The movie?
No. You don't know the name for the. You've seen Baywatch, right?
Maybe. Like
The one with the show about the lifeguards.
I've never seen it, but I know what it is. It's Pamela Anderson and David Hasselhoff.
I'm gonna fucking kill it. I swear to God. If you were here, Trevor, I swear to God.
What the fuck would I watch Baywatch for?
Because it was a good show.
It's just a chick with huge tits and a fucking hot dude
her.
running around the beach peeing on people's feet who get stung by jellyfish. I don't need to watch that. I want to see the movie, the new one that has like Dwayne Johnson and Zac Efron one. That looks
I
pretty
saw
good.
that one too. And then the guy got his penis stuck in a lawn chair.
That's awesome.
It was a terrible joke. It was a terrible joke that went on for way too long. It was funny initially, and they lifted up, and then you can see his penis. Okay, it's a little too far, and then they kept going on about it.
You're just mad because you weren't there to actually suck his dick.
No, I wouldn't, because that guy, that's not attractive.
What a dick?
Not him.
Who? Which
guy was attached to?
Who was it? Was it Zac Efron?
One. No.
Was it Dwayne Johnson?
No.
Hannibal Buress? Was it the black guy?
It wasn't the black guy. I think I can get his name real fucking quick.
It doesn't matter.
All I know is that he was not the best looking guy out of the group. And obviously, rule one, I would not don't do the deed with your heroes. Dwayne Johnson is my hero.
No, you obviously.
His name was John Bass. His name was John Bass.
I don't even know who that is.
That's the guy. That's the other guy. That's the guy who got his penis stuck in a lawn chair.
But a rule of thumb is you should always fuck your heroes given the chance.
No, don't ever.
How many people do you think regret sleeping with Bill Cosby?
Wait, which Bill? Oh, wait, sorry. No, I was thinking. Yeah. For some reason, I was gonna bring up Bill Clinton, and not the one you're thinking of.
How many people do you think were in those bars and they met Bill Cosby, and now they regret it?
Well, I don't know. They fell asleep before they got to actually, they were like, "Oh my God, Bill Cosby!" And then next thing you know, they woke up in their bed.
Yeah.
They don't remember meeting Bill Cosby. They don't remember meeting Bill Cosby. But Bill Cosby remembers. Petra's Farm remembers.
Oh no, he was innocent. Come on. He had the deck stacked against him. It's not fair.
Oh, come on. Okay, even if some of them were false, 93?
Yeah, it was an insane number.
That doesn't look good.
No.
Dave Chappelle said it best. Now, I grew up watching Bill Cosby. I don't know his exact words, but the key words were he might have been innocent, but 93 cases
You're
against him
butchering it. He
doesn't
says,
good.
he says something like,
I don't
I
give a
don't know
shit.
how many of those are true, but I must admit, it does not look good.
Look good. Yes. I don't quote Dave Chappelle like that. I quote Monkey Jones.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I stopped. I stopped like 3 months ago.
But you just did it again, so.
I didn't quote Monkey Jones. I said
No,
I
but
quote
even if
Monkey
you
Jones.
say his
I
name-
said
You
quote
say
Monkey
his name,
Jones,
that
but I
counts.
didn't quote.
You say his name, that counts.
No, that does not count.
Yes, it does. Isn't my show I make the rules? If you don't like it, then
Yeah. Hey,
Don't say
Trevor, you
anything
want to know
about it.
something funny?
what?
Look at my profile pic. Look at my profile pic.
I'm not gonna do
You know who
that.
that is?
I don't care.
That's Monkey Jones, baby.
I don't give a shit.
I was
do
gonna have
not
like
give
be
a
the
fuck.
longest thing where you say, "Look at Andres. He hasn't quoted Monkey Jones
No.
in a while," and
I
like
will
you've
never
been
say that because as soon as
staring
I
at a picture of him.
congratulate you for anything that you haven't done, you
Oh,
will
really?
immediately do
You're not
it.
gonna congratulate me for anything.
No. Because
No?
whatever thing that I'm saying that you have not done, you will then immediately do.
Why don't you congratulate me for being such a good friend to you?
Because then you probably won't do that.
So you think I'm a good friend?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying if I were to say you were,
Are you
you
confirming
would
it, or
then become not.
are you at least saying that you can neither confirm nor deny it?
I am not commenting on the matter.
Or do you just say it? Just say it.
No, as the host of the show, I cannot pick favorites.
That's it. It's obvious Carter's the favorite.
I cannot pick favorites. I'm the host of the show. I have to be unbiased.
This isn't the fucking news.
It should be.
It shouldn't. We're
Yeah.
not Killer Keemstar
No,
right
this is-
into
I'm
the
gonna-
news.
My goal is to be the #1 anchor on Fox News.
Fox.
Yeah.
Fox News.
Mm-hmm. FAUX. Fox News.
That's a. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not one to bash a kid's dreams, but that's the stupidest goddamn dream I've ever heard of.
I want to get on it so I can just make fun of it.
Now you're a grown ass man, but honestly, if I heard those exact words come out of an 8-year-old child, I hope they get hit with stage 4
Yeah.
so fast.
Well, no, because I'd want to get
This be
there.
one of those dreams.
And then, like, the first day, like, I'm the anchor or whatever, and I'm about to do,
What?
like, my 30-minute news show. And
What, do you do
then-
that thing from the Anchorman where you just drop along like no?
No.
Like
That's also not from
Jargon?
Anchorman, that's from Bruce Almighty. But no, I would just, like, I would just do whatever the script doesn't say.
I can't keep track with Will Ferrell and
Like,
Jim
They'd
Carrey.
like have like a report on like Kelly Conway or some shit. And I'd be like,
I can't keep track of all these guns.
like, in today's news, Kellyanne Conway's pussy fell out. Yep, it says it right here. Her pussy totally fell out. Dropped her pants and everything. Right in the middle of Costco. Her pussy hit the floor.
You would never.
and the eyes started rolling.
Look, you wouldn't get that far. You would not get that far. The second they heard,
Yeah, they cut it off.
the second they heard, pussy fell out. Whoever the hell's cameraman has the big red button on the
Mhm.
side. He would instantly press that, and it would stop broadcast. They cut straight
Yeah,
to
but
commercial,
see,
or
I'd
it would say
have-
technical difficulty.
I'd hire Carter as like my side cameraman, and he'd be behind that guy, recording the whole thing. And
He'd
then
be
I'll
behind
put it
that
up
guy.
live. Yeah.
Are you gonna stream it straight to Facebook Watch?
No.
Not Facebook. What about Reddit? Just
Mm.
live on Reddit.
No. I'll have a secure link. That'll be directly tied with my bank account. So whenever you watch the video, you automatically donate $5.
I know this seems a little off topic, but I just thought about it. We should have a 3-way.
No.
I will eat you out
Nope.
to Moody Blues' Nights in White Satan.
Don't even know what that is, but I'm still gonna say no.
Knights and White Satan. It's a great song.
No.
It's nice and slow as I'm essentially devouring your genitals.
It's a shit song, probably.
It is a great song. Do not
Because you like it.
I love it. I love it.
When's the last time that you've watched WWE wrestling?
WWE wrestling. It was a time when they had the reunion and they brought back Dwayne the Rock Johnson when he was just coming back, and they had, I want to say DMX, or is it just called DX?
Is DX?
XD.
No, it's DX. D-Generation X.
Yeah, Generation.
How do you get that confused with DMX? It's a totally different person.
I don't know. I don't know. The M
DX
just
isn't even a person. That's multiple people.
Yeah, I know it's
a
multiple people.
group
It's
that's
just the
Shawn
term
Michaels
was
and Triple
DX or
H.
DMX. I just got mixed up between DX and DMX. I'm sorry. All I know is I got, what was it? Yeah, I got 2 words for you. Suck it. Oh my god, we're gonna get sued. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Triple H is gonna claim that.
Yep. Triple H is gonna sue the shit out of us. Oh boy.
I was just browsing through the TV the other night and it popped on, and I watched it for like 30 minutes. I cannot see how if you were over the age of 13, it is still appealing.
How anyone over the age of 13 can find wrestling still appealing.
If you look in the audience, it's all like 30-year-old
13-year-old kids who buy the little
they're all like
action figures.
grown men. It's all like grown men.
Grown men.
Yeah, they're all like 30 and shit.
That's probably because they grew up with Undertaker in his time, in his prime.
Yeah, but like, grow the fuck up, kind of thing, you know? I liked it when I was 8. It was cool.
I never did like it. The one part that I kind of started watching, but then I didn't, and it actually opened up. It was a sexual awakening moment. They had an all-female wrestling match on a Halloween special.
Yeah.
Then that's it's like, oh cool, this is pretty weird. Girls in tight clothing, they're beating the shit out of each other,
They had
trying
like,
to overpower for domination. But then it got weird. You know what it got weird? Out of the 8 women who were all fighting, one of them won because she kicked the other bitch out of the ring.
mm-hmm.
Then it got really weird when you remember Boogeyman.
Yeah, I was just about to.
Yeah, and he came in, he spat bugs all over her.
They were worms. He didn't.
Night worms, yeah, night crawlers.
Yeah.
He just started sucking them in by the pound and spitting them all over, and it got really creepy.
Mm-hmm. There was a time when he would they would have like a bunch of girls wrestling, and he'd just come in and the lights would shut off, and he'd just like take them. He'd take like one, and then they'd just be gone. And it's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I just didn't like it. Surprisingly, like after that, I was done with it. But I'm admittingly, shamefully, because he was the only guy I knew, because that was really like the only time I actually did see WWE. I did know Dwayne, and this was around the same time that John Cena was coming on the scene. His popularity was rising. But people would ask me, "Who's your favorite wrestler?" I would always say Boogeyman.
He sucked. He didn't.
I would always panic, and I would just say Boogeyman because that fucking moment stuck with me. I saw that scene. My uncle was sitting there. He was watching it. It was live, and I was just sitting in because I was the only room with the TV that wasn't in use at the moment. My mother was sitting there. She was watching her channels. My uncle was like, "Oh, I want to watch some WWE." So he heard that I had a TV member. He's like, "Oh, Mateo, we're gonna watch some wrestling, man. It's gonna be cool."
We're gonna watch
I like
some
Transformers.
Porn.
Yeah,
I was gonna touch you.
No, he's not like that. He's a really cool uncle. Really great.
You
man.
touched him.
No, I'm not gonna touch him. And I'm over here. I'm trying to sleep, right? But it was like 8, so it was like 2 hours. It was 2 hours from my bedtime. So we turned on the TV, and it's wrestling. It's all about this announcer shit. The fight happens, and that's all in the course of that hour. That happens, and I'm still over here just trying to sleep. That was the last thing I saw before I went to fucking Night Town and had nightmares about that.
You probably like jack off to him now.
No,
that
not
was
Boogeyman.
Your sexual awakening scene, Boogeyman.
Nope.
I always liked Rey Mysterio. because they're like one of the first times that I saw him or something. Like, no, I just liked him because he was cool and he just
Oh,
like
you
do a
liked it because he
bunch
wrapped his legs around people's heads and spun
of,
around.
and he like do a bunch of flips. But like this
Hmm.
one time, he had a match with Eddie Guerrero over the rights to his son.
What the
And I
fuck?
thought it was the most insane shit ever. Yeah,
If I win,
they had
I'd
like
get
a
your son.
yeah, they had like the fucking paper with like. Of course, it was all fake. He wasn't gonna really fucking sign over his son if he lost. But like they had like the rights to his son to change like parents and shit. And I was like, this is the
Dude,
most like Mexican thing I've ever seen. It's like
hey, but
two
Guerrero,
Mexicans fighting
pendejo.
on to see who gets whose son. Like that is.
I want your kid. Your kid is going to pick out the cornfields for me. Hombre, he's going to help me on the fields and the paint for free.
He won, so he didn't have to get rid of his son.
Yeah.
I was super invested in that too, because I was like around like the same age as this kid, and I was like, I wouldn't want to.
Oh no!
I wouldn't
Don't
want
take
to
away.
change parents because my dad lost a fight.
Yeah, just imagine like some guy rocks in your house, like, "Give me your kid," and then he like,
Yeah,
like your dad's
we're gonna
sitting there,
fight for
and
your
he,
kid.
like your dad's just sitting there getting drunk and listening to his albums, and you're sitting there like your little toy cars, and this big old
Yeah.
man, let's call him Jeremy, comes in, just fucking throws 2 left hooks at your dad, knocks him clean the fuck out. Next thing you know, you're hopping in his van, never see your dad again.
That's how we should just settle things now, though. Like, just
Yeah,
a
we just
fight.
need to go back to
Yeah.
the days of dueling. You know how many stupid people would
Mhm.
die?
I proposed this to like
A
some
lot of
people as a joke, but like instead of like you know, like if a cop pulls a gun on you, if you also have a gun, you then get to enter a draw, and if you shoot the cop and win, you are now a free man.
You are now a free man for the next 24 hours.
No, you're free. You get off, no charges. The cop pulls his gun on you, and you get like a minute to be like, I also have a gun, and then it's like now you have to enter a duel, and another cop shows
Yep.
up to monitor the duel, and if you shoot the cop, you get off free.
Yeah, we need to bring back dueling. So many stupid people will die.
Mhm.
Populations will go down. And you know what? All
Yeah,
the
but
people with
so
the
many
guns that want a
innocent
chance to
people are
use
gonna
them.
get shot.
Yeah,
That's the only
yeah,
bad part.
maybe. But hey, I'm
So
all
we
I'm all
gotta make
for
it safer for just the bystanders. So like, let's have
Nah,
like a sword fight.
maybe like knives. I don't know. I
Cause
just
then you
think it
get
would be
all
good.
the
All those
fucking.
people who buy those guns and like
No,
I
we
don't
should
get a
do
chance to use them.
100% should do sword fights. So all these
Nah,
basement dwellers, neckbeards in their mom's basement,
shit.
fucking
Oh
hanging
yeah.
out with their katanas and
No.
greatswords all day.
What about like you meet in the middle? So we have those guys who like weapons, and then we have the guys who like blades. So you got your weeaboos, and then you have your overly conscious, protective. I got my guns. Don't.
I don't
I
like
have the
this
right to
because
bear
this
arms.
is such a one-sided
No,
fight.
no. Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's where we meet in the middle. So yes, no guns, no swords. We do it like gang style. You put your hands together. You tie them together. Each guy gets a knife, and you just take turns trying to stab the shit out of one another.
No, that's stupid.
the
That's
hunter,
dumb.
the mans with all those guns get to pull out their big old hunting knives, and then the fucking weaves get their like that one knife that they found in that one anime that they thought was pretty
Hmm.
cool because they had blacks and spikes.
It looks like the Inuyasha sword.
Yeah, it's like
It
a tiny
also
little Inuyasha
also
sword,
doubles as a butt plug tail.
dude. That's fucking weird.
With the butt plug tails?
Yeah, like a little sword popping out of this man's butt.
That was epic though. That's a man I would not want to fuck with.
Because
Some
what
dude
he's
at the
like,
Burger King who just walks by and pulls a sword out of his ass.
yeah, we call that the prison wallet, and typically they do that with a little X-Acto
No, but
knife.
it's got like a fucking little raccoon tail on it or whatever, or a fox tail, and he's it's a little fucking dagger.
Wait. What if it's like this? Like it's a butt plug, right? So it looks like a normal, it looks like a foxtail. But if you twist before you pull it out, like it disconnects, so it still stays in your ass, but
Hmm.
the part that's in it is just the sheath for
Yeah,
the blade
yeah. You
attached.
can't have the blade
That
just in there. You gotta have the sheath.
y-
Yeah, but
yeah,
what if
dude,
your
that's
asshole
cool.
swallows the sheath?
That's not my problem.
Yeah, but then you have to go to the doctor. I got my sword sheath stuck in my ass.
What does it look like? Son, it looks like a butt plug. What's the other half?
It's gotta
And then
have
you
the
go to
thing that
yeah,
goes
knife.
around the outside of the asshole, so it doesn't get sucked in.
Yeah. Like maybe it's not like the whole, but like it's not doesn't like where like it goes. Like imagine like the standard triangle, the cone.
Yeah,
But let's say like it doesn't like just disconnect from the actual handle to the
it's
cone
just the
itself.
inside, so it
But
has like a hilt on it.
yeah, like it has a hilt. So like maybe there's a bored out, punched out cylinder that goes through.
Mm-hmm.
So the big old part that like hooks around stays perfectly intact. It doesn't break off. Just a cylinder. It just hollows it out. It
I
becomes a
think we
hollow bump.
just got our $1 million deal right there.
Yeah, that's what that. See, we're having great ideas, and Carter can't have any of it because
We
he
can
wasn't
we
on
can
board.
take this to Shark Tank.
Yeah, we want to give a place for furries to protect themselves. We give you. Well, we still got to think of the name, but essentially we're going to just say the knife butt plug. You ever find yourself where you're getting
we
someone's
gotta have a good name.
You ever that's why we'll think about the name later. But we're pitching it. We're basically essentially insert name, but it says we just say knife and butt plug. Ever find yourself at a furry convention and then someone pulls out a gun ready to shoot up a bunch of furries because Reddit told them so? Well, now you have the ability to grab your ass tail, pull that shit out, and begin throwing chop suey on that motherfucker and turning him into Swiss cheese with your paring knife that came straight hot, fresh out of your ass. With a swift kiss of brown furry justice.
Yeah, we gotta think of a name.
Yeah, we gotta think.
What's this product called?
Prison wallet.
No,
Just call it
shut the
prison
fuck up.
wallet.
Shut the fuck up. That is. I would stab you with
Exacto
whatever
plug.
this asshole knife is right now.
Exacto plug.
No.
Shit. Oh. I gotta take a call.
Well, we're just gonna end it. Or not, because you're not fucking paying attention. It's been fun, y'all. This is certainly better than the last one. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Wish I could have ended this more on a fun note, but someone had to answer their phone like a fucking piece of shit. But it's fine. We'll see you guys next week. We might do 2 again, one on Tuesday, one on Friday. Hopefully Carter will be here for Friday. We'll see. And have a lovely 4th of July, everybody. And bye.